telling us straight out 6th grade news.
Today, we are going to start our third episode with an interview with a minor league baseball player.
Hi, I'm Andrew. I'm Jabin.
I'm Reed.
I'm Howard. I'm Hassan.
And for this news show, we'll be interviewing my uncle.
I'm here with my uncle who plays baseball. I'm going to ask him some questions. Where did you go to school?
I went to school at Indiana State University.
What round were you drafted and who were you drafted?
I was drafted in the 9th round by the Kansas City Royals.
What position do you play?
I played shortstop and second base.
Where did you play last season?
Last season, I was in Idaho with the Idaho Falls Chuckers in the Pioneer League.
What do you like to do when you're not playing baseball?
I like to go fishing and just being outside and hanging out with guys like this.
Hi, I'm Andrew.
I'm Jabin.
I'm Reed.
I'm Howard. I'm Hassan.
And we'll see you in the next one.
Great interview with Clay Duncan. Now on to RSPN.
Today we were going to have a segment on the 7th grade basketball coach who is Reed Turner's dad. We could not have him in here today, but we got some answers from Reed that came from his dad. So we asked why did he coach basketball, and he said he coached 7th grade football last year and he could coach the same kids since they went to 8th grade. So he decided to coach 8th grade basketball so that he could stay with the group that he had coached for last year for another year. We asked how long he'd been coaching, and that was his first year for basketball. We asked how the 8th grade basketball tryouts went. He said, pretty good. And I said, did you play basketball as a kid? And he said, yes.
Sadly, the 6th grade basketball coach could not be here today, but we have some questions for him that got answered for us. Our first question is how the 6th grade tryouts have gone. He said that they went pretty well. We asked him why he coached basketball. He said that it was his favorite sport throughout elementary school to high school, but then he started to just like teaching it. We asked him if he ever played basketball, and like I just said, he played throughout elementary school all the way to high school, and then he got a 4-year scholarship at Oakland. And we asked him how he thought the season would go, and he said he doesn't know, but it just depends on how the boys would like to play. That's all for RSPN.
That was a great sequel for RSPN. Be sure to watch the first RSPN on our previous episode.
Now let's see what everybody thinks about DLD.
Hey guys, welcome to the DLD segment. In this segment, we will be interviewing people and finding out what they think about DLDs. Let's get started. We gave everyone in our school a survey, and these are the percentages of the questions from our survey. The question was, what did you think of your first DLD this year? And the question possibilities were hard, mediocre, easy, and I don't know. There was 52% said easy, 11.9% said I don't know, and 30.7% said mediocre.
Our third question was, what grade are you in? The answers you could have chosen was 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th grade. 51% was 6th, 24% was 7th, 9.6% was 4th, and 11% was 5th. The rest was 8th grade.
For our fourth question, it was, what do you think of digital learning days? The question possibilities were, I enjoy DLD days, I don't enjoy DLD days, and I don't know. 40.4% said I don't enjoy them, and 41.7% said I do enjoy DLD days, and 17% said I don't know. But I want to go down to these other questions that said check the box, is a check the box if you agree one. And 36 people said that digital learning days are hard for them.
said digital learning days are easy.
And 55 people said digital learning days are hard to get done.
33 people said prefer not to answer.
Now on to our interviews.
Thank you for having us with us. What is your opinion on DoD?
Well, I think digital learning days are really valuable. I think that they're much better than adding days on to the end of the school year. And now that we're a one-to-one and everyone has a device, I think it works out really well.
So are you more for having DoDs and not having DoDs, if you like it or not very much?
Yeah, I would definitely be for having digital learning days. Because if we don't have them, then we're gonna have to make up days at the end of May or even at the first week of June, and I think that that's too late to be going to school.
So why do you like DoDs so much?
I think that the teachers in this district do a really good job of creating lessons that are valuable. We don't create junk lessons. And so I think because we create valuable lessons that they really do count for a school day.
So what would you feel like you don't really like about DoD?
Probably the only negative I have, because I run the tech line and I get the calls from parents or grandparents, there are parents that really don't know how to use the devices. And so that creates problems in helping their students, and they don't understand light speed or what needs to happen, for a student to be successful. And so they get that support in the classroom, they don't get as much support at home. So I think that's difficult for some parents.
So are you about liking DoDs or on the side that you don't like DoDs?
I would definitely say I'm on the side of liking DoDs.
Okay, thanks for having us.
Thank you.
So, we have you here in the chair, and we were wondering, what do you like about DLDs?
What I like about DLDs is that it lets the students get a chance to be in charge of their own learning at home. And it's a good way to get some additional practice with some skills you already know how to do at home.
Do you dislike anything about
I do. There's a few things I dislike about DLDs. I like having my students in my classroom with me. I like working with my students one-on-one and being able to interact with them. And I feel like that doesn't get to happen as easily with DLDs. But there are some ways now that we can do that where we interact more through email and things like that. So that's better.
Yeah. So, are you more on the side that you like DLDs or you dislike DLDs?
It depends on what they're being used for. I think they're great when we have the snow days that are the day of, and it's something that we don't plan for, and none of us want to have lots of days in the summer that we have to add them on. So I think they're great for that. But I would prefer to have my students in my classroom and make up the days that way instead of them being built into our calendar.
That makes sense. Well, thank you for letting us interview you.
Thank you.
Thank you. It was good to see girls.
Okay, so hi, welcome to our show, I guess.
Sure.
So what do you like about DLDs?
What I like about DLD is that kids get to work at their own pace because they're working at home. They're working in an environment that's a little bit more comfortable to them, not maybe like our little chairs. They get to pick a spot. So I really like that. And I really like that they get to interpret things in the way that they would like to, rather than me just telling them exactly what they need to do.
What do you dislike about DLDs?
What I dislike about DLDs is sometimes technology is kind of funky. So if maybe your internet goes out at home or those kinds of things, that's kind of yucky. We get into that at school sometimes too. And also that I'm not right there to answer questions. So it's kind of hard to, if somebody has something, I can't be right there to explain it or to help them out.
Are you more for do you like it or do you not like it?
I think I'm a little more for that I do like them, especially when it means that we don't have to come back to school in August. That's probably the best part.
Okay.
What do you like about DLDs?
I like that we get to stay home and it takes less time than a regular school day.
Do you like being able to get it done the day before the day you have off, or do you prefer to do it the day of?
Probably the day before because then I have free day.
Okay, so what would you change about DLD?
I'd make it less work.
Do you normally get it done in the time span, or does it take you
pass a test?
I think it takes
Do you think it takes a long time or not? All right, thank you.
Do you like DLDs? Kind of, but they take long. Do you not like them? So, do you like them? Are you more for liking them or do you not like them? Okay, thanks.
What do you like about DLDs? That I don't have to come to school. Is there anything you'd change about DLDs? We don't have to do them.
Our DLD days hard to get done in the amount of time that you have.
No, they're easy.
So do you like them or do you dislike them?
They're still dumb, but I gotta do them to get a good grade. Thank you.
Thanks for watching our DLD segment.
It's interesting to know what everybody thinks about DLD.
Now to move on to the national holidays of November.
November 18th is National Mickey and Minnie Mouse's birthday. And November 19th is National World Toilet Day.
November 20th is Transgender Remembrance.
November 21st is National Stuffing Day. November 22nd is National Go for a Ride Day.
November 23rd is National Espresso Day. November 25th is International Day for the elimination of violence against women.
November 26th is National Cake Day. November 28th is Thanksgiving.
November 29th is Black Friday, and on November 30th, it's National Mason Jar Day.
Wow, those were some very interesting holidays. It seems like every day is a holiday, so why don't we have those days off? Now, on to cats versus dogs. I'm Kendra.
And I'm Brian.
And we're on the dog side of the debate.
I'm Jenna,
And I'm Rachel.
and we're on the cat side of the debate.
I think dogs are better because they have a very larger variety of breed sizes and colors. If they are trained well, they can be a disabled person's hero, and they are easier to train than cats. 44% of the people in America own dogs. Dogs and cats also have super good smelling senses, but the dog's nose is better. Cats are only carnivores, while dogs, if they need to, will eat fruits and other plants.
I think that cats are better than dogs because cats are a lot cheaper than if you were to go get a dog.
Dogs are bigger than cats and, on average, are more likely to run up higher food bills as a result. They also tend to require more toys, supplies, and services than cats, including crates, leashes, collars, and training classes.
They did like a little survey thing, and they found out that cat people are more intelligent than dog people.
Cats have a smaller carbon footprint than dogs.
Cats are a lot less slobbery because if you're petting a dog, then they would just slobber all over you.
Owning a cat may reduce the risk of dying from a heart attack. So about how the cat team said that cats help you not die from a heart disease, well, dogs, they can help you have a better lifestyle by needing walks, which will make you more fit, which will also make you have less of a chance to die from a heart disease.
I disagree with what dog people have to say when they say dogs can be trained. That is true, but there's also other animals that can be trained to help a disabled person, like a blind person.
One reason I think dogs are better than cats because even though dogs are more expensive than cats, dogs live longer than cats. So you will be paying more, but you'll be able to have dogs longer.
One reason I think dogs are better than cats is because cats are pickier eaters, so you will have to buy more different food than you will with dogs.
Also, dogs are more social with other dogs than cats are with other cats. So, say you have somebody to take care of your dog and they have another dog, so they bring your dog over. So more likely your dog will be social with the other dog.
Another reason why I think cats are better is that cats can stay inside, like they can stay outside because they use a litter box. Whereas a dog, you're just gonna have to constantly let out because they have to go to the bathroom.
Cats are also quieter than dogs are.
Kittens require a lot less work than puppies do because you have to. Another reason why I think cats are better is that cats can stay inside all day. Like they don't need to be let out. And dogs, because they use a litter box. So the dogs, they need to go outside to use the bathroom. So you're just gonna have to keep constantly doing that.
Cats are also quieter than dogs.
Cats like get rid of like pests and stuff in your house. Like if you have like a mouse infestation, like a dog, like a cat would like eat the mice. They would like kill it and stuff. So you don't have to really worry about that.
Kids require less work than puppies since you don't have to train them. The thing we debate on is that you do have to train your cat because you have to train your cat to use the litter box properly.
The thing I debate on is how dogs live longer. That's actually not true. Dogs' average lifespan is 13, whereas cats is like 15 plus. So cats actually do live longer than dogs.
Thanks for watching. Make sure to comment down below who you think won.
Bow wow meow. Congratulations to the pet that won.
Now, on to the most top played mobile games.
Welcome. Our segment is about the school's best and trending games. We found this information by taking a quiz from our grade. We also explain what the games are and the objectives. Here are the rankings.
In 5th place is a game that can be life or death. It's called Infected. Infected is a game where you name your disease and try to wipe out all of human existence. There are 3 difficulties, easy, medium, and hard. These all come in a later part. On an easy, they will never catch into the disease, while on hard, they have really good hygiene.
By the way, somebody said your mom, and whoever said that, you're not funny. You're just not. Anyway, coming in at number 4 is Car Parking Simulator. It is a car game where you pick a selection of cars to drive them to their designated areas. This game is just now popping up, but has taken the iPad games by storm. The game also resembles something from Cool Math Games, a website that was blocked last year. Rest in peace, Cool Math Games.
In our spot, number 3, SSG2, Super Stick Pin Golf is another golf game, but this time you see your character, you control power, and you control where it goes. The game is becoming really popular at our alarming rate. There are multiple games, as the regular one and the 2 sequels. There are a lot of similarities, like there are a bunch of maps where you can switch balls. Overall, really popular.
Number 2, the game with the rad music, Geometry Dash. There's a series of levels varying in difficulty, where you have to jump to avoid obstacles. There are different blocks that give you different things, such as a higher jump or changing your avatar entirely, such switching from a square to a spaceship. There are also different avatars and color to customize your look.
Finally, in top 1, game that has beat all the others, Flappy Golf, coming at it a whopping 26 votes. It has been popular from the start. It is another golf game, but you play with friends and you don't have a character. With a variety of maps that you can never get bored, it decreased in popularity, but is still a top game.
like?
And our honorable mention, nostalgia, Nutmeg. Nutmeg is a game where you're a bird and you have to jump to avoid pink dogs with the obstacles such as spikes and water. If you fall in the water, then you die. And if you touch the pink dogs, then you die. This gets a nostalgia award because in 2nd grade, all we would do for game time is play this game. I don't know why, but we found it amusing. That has been the end of our news section. I hope you liked it.
Well, I hope those games don't get banned.
Well, we'll see.
See you next time on Straight Out 6th Grade News.
Bye.